Okay guys, now this will be the video to instruct you guys how to conduct some step in the homework number 1. Actually, I want you guys to learn how to just record, save for one CSV file from the RStudio environment and then save it into your local computer. You can later just demonstrate all the data visualization in this part on Excel. That's we want first part, and another one you will have to get familiar with the RapidMiner and how the interface we're going to do. In this section, I just requires you to practice some data visualization, very simple in RapidMiner. But later we will go with the further requirement. Okay, so first of all, in this instruction I will show you how to just conduct about save for a data set, right? So first of all, you in this question I want to see I want to see what will be the IBM close data. Okay, that will be the data that's get from of course, if you want to do it, you have to first of all call out for the libraries, right? The FPP2. Don't forget about them. Sorry, not FFP. This is FPP2. Okay, and then you ask for what will be the IBM close data. So according to the instruction, they describe the data as the daily closing of the IBM stock price, and that's a time series data. So if you really go for that and you want to see the IBM stock, okay, price, and you can easily find it on like Google's Finance or Yahoo Finance or Market Watch. So they will provide you guys all about the data and the information about them, and you can easily go up there. For example, like in the Yahoo Finance, you can download for the data from the historical data. They can be saved in I'm not sure, but like for IBM, I'm pretty sure that they have been saved for very long, right? But however, this will be just the data from the IBM recently, because I just want to save all the data in just a few days from I'm not sure. Sorry. The data from the beginning of 2021 20 into the 2021, just 1 year. Okay, but anyway, you can save it all like from another country, from another time frame. You can change it all the time. You can maximum it all. It can be sometimes save it more than like up to 50 years or 60 years. So it's all available there, and you have to download it. But in this section, they already has been loaded in the FPP2, and you don't really have to very worry about the data. Okay. So now, the data has been loaded for you, and the first requirement of this section would be how you guys can just save the data, right? Just save the data into the computer. So first of all, if you want to do it, you have to see like time series display. For example, I want to check a look into the what exactly this will be the data. Okay, so the time series has been displayed in this section via some kinds of like function already. Another one I want to see like this will be the structure of the data. So the structure of the IBM close maybe. Okay, you can see this is a time series from like 1 to 369. Okay, from the day 1 into day 369, and that's just the data, very simple. And the thing would be like you will have to use the auto plot function, and also for the other function to just add in for the layers, right? The layers of the function, something blah 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 blah. Okay, that will be your work. So I will not do it over here. The thing that I'm going to show you will be like save the data, okay, into local computer. Okay, so if I want to do it, I just very easy and load the data, and I will go and teach you the function graph.csv, okay, to save it into my computer. But first of all, remember about that where you exactly want to save the data to. So I cannot just defaultly save the data. I had to put them into the right direction. So first of all, I want to set for the working directories, right, into the data, and where the data will be saved to. So over here I have my computer. Maybe I want to save them in the hard drive D, right? And VNUK, for example, apply forecasting, for example, homework, for example, like this one, the homework number 1, okay? Okay, now I will just want to save them according to this section, right? We'll just click on and save all these kinds of copy for the working directories, and I copy them here. Remember to just change for the slash, so that will work. Right, so that could be the working directory. Alright. Now I set it out, and then I cry for my CSV. That will be the IBM close file, right? Now I have to clarify about what would be the name of it. Okay, if I really put in the name, that will be that. But now I just like put in for the name of the data like about IBM close. Okay, .csv. Remember about talking about the like point about the types of the data. So look at this. When I execute for the data, there are no error here, and you don't see anything that's happened on the RStudio interface. But however, if I really go over there, my data has been saved here. Okay, and you now can open it freely on Excel. Okay, this is the data, and the problem will be like you will have to change for the data about name, and also for the day, something like that, and you at the same time going to generate for the graph, right? Yeah, that will be your work to just generate for the graph. And for example, you just use the control and you select for all the data. You go to insert, and you can go for the recommend chart. You can go for the line chart if you want. You can do something like that. For example, I just do it for the recommend chart something, and this will be the graph. That's I guess this will be, and yeah, something like that. The thing will be like the requirement of the assignment will ask you to add for the title. You have to change for the name, the title, right, for the x-axis, and also for the y-axis, and also for the title of the general graph, and that will be your work. Okay. Remember about that. After all, you have to save the data into. I recommend you guys to just like Excel workbook, so that's going to be saved in a new data like this one, and so a new date that the data file will be saved, and then they will be can activate for all the function of the Excel. If not, if you still save them in the CSV file, remember about the name of the type, the data. So they have been saved in like worksheet. That's going to help you to save for all the result of the graph. But if not, if you still save them in like comma, like CSV, so in the future it's going to disappear. That's the problem. Okay, now that's going to be the first day for saving for all the data, and you already get all the data that's been available, right? We're not talking about that anymore, but however, now this will be the time for us to talk about how you can conduct all the thing and submit the same thing and compare with the result of the data visualization on the RapidMiner. You open it on, and this is the interface of the RapidMiner. Remember about that, you all the time can like open the thing, and the important will be the design tabs, the design tab. This will be the two main things you want to do. When all the processes are ready, you have to click on for the execution. Alright, and this will be the operator window. So all the time you want to find some kinds of like the same with the function on Excel or on RStudio, you just have to click there and then type in out. For example, over here, I wanna according to the requirement of the assignment, right? I want you guys to just read the data into RapidMiner, okay? So I have to read the data CSV, right? You can also at the same time read the Excel, but over here I have the data from the CSV file. Remember about the this one, okay? So I want to click them all. Okay, so I click on and then I just drop them into the process window. So this is the interface of the data. So the read CSV, and this will be all the function of the read CSV. Over here there's some kinds of like extra kinds like the extra option for the read CSV function in our RapidMiner. But you will have to click on the import configuration wizard button. So they will show you where you can get the data from. I'm going to, for the computer, I'm going to my working directories where I have a save for my IBM close CSV file, right? It should be on BN UK, apply forecasting, the homework number 1, and this is the data file, okay? The CSV file round. Let's go ahead and click on next. So they will clarify by some kinds of information they want to know about the head row. Header row does mean that the first row will be the header, okay, and we want to thus be in this first row. Start from the first row. If you click on the second row or something, so they will skip the first one, but now I would just want to keep them as one, okay. And separation about if they're nothing and they show like no problem here, that means the data they don't have any kind of problem. If you want to trim for some data or you want to do some another kinds of encoding, you're welcome to do that. But with this data, with me, everything you will look quite just okay. So I say next. Alright, and date format. Over here, the date format could be used for the time series, but actually I don't really need it. Okay, so I just want to change for the time, change for the RAM, and you can rename for the column. So I want to say that should be like day, okay. Okay, I say okay, and the same thing, I'm going to just change it and change for the name here. This will be on values, okay, on $sign. If you want to do it, click OK. And look like that, no problem here, and I say we're finished. We have the data already, okay. In terms of the external, like the extra kinds of function of the RStudio, you can welcome to just select for the data, because that's over here. We just have some kind of two variable. One could be the date time, one could be the kind of value time. So those would be fine. But in another way, there's sometimes the data will be like duplicate, for example. So I want to remove for the duplication in the data. So I say like duplicate, yeah, remove for the duplicate function. So if you click on, remember about everything had to be connected, and at the end the result will be connected with the function. So over here you can do a remove for all the filters, like for the subset or any kinds of like that. Remove for duplicate, if that's really work, and you click on like on something like that. If we have really kind of like duplication, but this one is not necessary with our data, I guess. So that's not necessary, but that will be an extra, okay. Another one that would be sometime we would do like select attribute. If you really want to select for different kinds of variable, so in some time the variable itself, right, the variable itself is like you wanted to do for the subset, and you select for the attribute you really want to do. So you just want to, for example, you have a 10 different variable and you don't want to select them all, you just like click on and select for some of them. But over here I will select for all of them because I just have a 2. Alright, and then I'm going to apply, and I guess that should be everything for the function I'm gonna just use, and I will click on and draw them and connect all the function into the result. Okay, sometimes the result could be more than that, but I'm fine. So with just this one. Okay, so look like my progress had been released available, and I'm going to click on execution. You can see over here they had changed from the design tabs into the result tabs, and you can see easily all the information about the day, all the data, right? That's will be all the data, and you can see like the filter, you can do all the things, something like that. That will be all. Statistic does help you to do some kind of basic statistic about, for example, the distribution, something, or some kinds like about the mean, the max values, the average values of for the specific variable. The same for this one. Okay. Now this will be the data visualization, and this is the main part I want to do. So sorry about this one, and I want to just generate for the graph, for the line graph. So I click on for the line graph. Okay, and the x-axis, this will be the in this one, this will be the daytime. Okay, and the y-axis I would have to generate for the value column and aggregate data, and that could be the x-axis, and the daytime. Okay, value column, that will be not, that will be for this one values. Okay, and I apply for, so the graph had been already generated. Okay, and another requirement that I want to do would be like I want you guys to just do it for the x-axis style. So x-axis style, I want to describe the customer description for the x-axis. That should be in the kind of values, right? Sorry, for this should be the day. If that's really want to do it, and invisible or visible, that should be help you to describe the y-axis, and you can describe about them, right? Like for this will be the values in dollar. Okay, visible or not visible, so they would demonstrate everything over here. The same thing for the axis title. So you want to show the title in the center, or you want to do it on the left side, you do it on the right side, something. That will be all the thing you do. You can change the title of the chart. So for example, over here I want to see like IBM stock daily. Okay, closing price, something like that, right? And yeah, that should be the thing. The title fonts, I can change the font color. You do everything for that. Bold, something like that. That's up to you. The subtitle, something. You can do it all. Sorry. And one more thing I want to do will be legend, because over here I just have a one single graph or one single color variable. Okay, go along with all the day. So in the legend like value like this is not really necessaries. It just work in the case I have a one or like more than from 2 or more different kinds of variable or different kinds of line chart. So I will just click on like not show the legend, and now it could be available. Right. You can all the time go back and you design and create for all the extra function, like for in the futures you do it for the forecasting. Okay, RapidMiner, you can do all the function like this. This will be all available apply. Okay, even for the neural network, if you really want to do, they are available here. Okay, yep, that should be everything for this section, and thank you a lot.